welcome back. Joining me in studio from Auderry PR, Rashid Habler and Caleb Eshelman. Now, they are here to talk about an awareness campaign, but it's important to mention first that both of you are students at Bradley University.
Yep.
So thank you both for being here. So what is Auderry PR?
Auderry PR is pretty much a name of our campaign, name of our group assignment. It means to dare to venture. It kind of goes towards our project. And
what is the project?
The project is dealing with raising awareness towards the high STD rate in Peoria. It's kind of I've lived in Peoria my whole life before I went to Bradley, and it was just something I never really knew about. So when we got the opportunity to work with Central Illinois Friends and Heads Up Barbershop, it was just something we kind of went with to really try and raise awareness.
So for people who don't know, what is Central Illinois Friends?
It's a nonprofit organization meant to pretty much bring individuals who have been infected with HIV and together.
So let's talk about this issue. You said you weren't aware of it, this STD rate, and the STD rate in Peoria in particular, in certain zip codes, is quite a bit higher than the statewide average.
In all of Peoria, we are well above the national average, but in 61603, 61604, and 61605, it even exceeds that number drastically.
So what have you found in terms of why this is the case?
Why? I feel like individuals just are not getting tested, and by them not being tested, they're not being aware of their status, and they're starting, continuing to have sex without actually knowing their status.
How much of it is an education issue? Obviously, this is an awareness campaign on your part, so you have to reach out to people to try to explain to them what's happening.
A lot of it is not even knowing the resources that are available, and so that's kind of what, during our event, we're going to have a lot of vendors there and things that just kind of, even to show that in Peoria there are resources available and just kind of getting the knowledge out there. And we just really tried to bring everything together in one event to really, there's so many pieces of this in Peoria, and we just wanted to combine it all into one event to get the word out.
And let's talk about that event that's on Monday, Shape Your City.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Shape Your City is on Monday. It starts at 6 p.m. at First United Methodist Church. It's pretty much where we have expert STI panelists. They're going to be talking about the issue, pretty much talking about why this is the issue. It pretty much gives the public an opportunity for them to learn the facts and figure out where exactly Peoria can go from this moving up. We have, as he said, the health vendors that will be there showing that what resources that are in Peoria. And we also have, since we're partnering with Heads Up Barbershop, individuals to be able to get tested. And when they get tested, they can get a haircut for free. And our barbers will serve as our opinion leaders, so they're going to be leading discussions in regards to STDs.
So tell me a little bit more about how this all came together. I mean, how did you decide to use the barbershop as a setting and the church? And because it seems like a very diverse group to get together to talk about sexually transmitted diseases when church and barbershop seem like unlikely places to do so.
We just tried to go places in the community that already had like the people that they could talk to and everything. And that was just kind of our way to really get the word out and just bring everything together, like I said, in one campaign. And if I can just touch base with that as well. The Heads Up Barbershop, our target audience for this project is African Americans. What's the best way to reach out to African Americans besides a barbershop? So that's why we wanted to do Heads Up.
Now you say that, but why do you say that? Because I don't think everybody at home necessarily knows why.
The barbershop?
Yeah.
Okay, we're barbers. We trust them with our haircuts. We trust them with our linings, and we also trust them for advice. Barbers are known to be fashion designers. They tell us about the latest trends, and they're individuals that we can talk to and hopefully build trust. So that's why we decided to do the barbershop in Knoxville, which is pretty much one of those zip codes that is highly infected.
Now, this is obviously, like you mentioned, it's a project. You're both Bradley University students, so in many ways this is a one-time thing, but you're trying to keep it going in the future.
We've really tried to set up a partnership between Central Illinois Friends and Heads Up Barbershop to where they can continue to go there and get the word out even once our involvement with the project is done.
Okay, that's great. If people want to find out some more information about Monday's event, how can they do that?
Well, pretty much 92.3. You can find information on 92.3, or you can look us up on Facebook, Auderry PR. I think that's the easiest way to get to us is Facebook.
Yes. All right, and what time on Monday?
6 p.m.
All right, great. Thank you guys very much. Rashid Habler, Caleb Eshelman from Auderry PR, and their event Shape Your City is on Monday. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Central Illinois on the Record. Of course, you can stay in touch with us using social media.